Hello, my name is Kevin. I'm a lawyer with 15 years of experience, and today I will tell you what to do if you encounter FedEx background check disqualifiers. FedEx, leading international courier service, actively utilizes background checks on potential employees to ensure the safety and reliability of its operations. The background investigation, conducted by the company, is a crucial element of the hiring process, aimed at identifying any legal issues or past misconduct that could affect a candidate's ability to perform their duties. These checks help FedEx maintain its reputation for reliability and trust, which is critically important for a company operating in the logistics and delivery sector worldwide. Background checks at FedEx typically cover various aspects, including criminal records, employment history, and education. These precautions not only meet industry standards, but also contribute to creating a safe and effective work environment. FedEx collaborates with external agencies specializing in background investigations, ensuring the objectivity and thoroughness of the process. The company conducting checks for FedEx. When it comes to checking the backgrounds of employees, FedEx entrusts this important task to an external agency known in the market as First Advantage. Specializing in comprehensive background check services, First Advantage has years of experience working with large corporations. Collaboration with such a reliable partner allows FedEx to ensure a high level of safety and transparency at all stages of hiring new employees. The background check process at FedEx, carried out by First Advantage, includes several key stages. Criminal past review. Assessing whether a candidate has convictions that could affect their ability to perform the anticipated job duties. This stage helps identify a FedEx criminal background check, an important component of the company's overall security. Employment history verification, validating the information provided by the candidate about their previous places of work, positions, and employment dates. This stage is crucial as it provides insight into the candidate's previous work experience and professional development. Education verification, confirming the education and qualifications claimed by the candidate. This includes both higher education and vocational training. Drug substance screening. In line with FedEx's security policy, candidates undergo drug testing, underscoring the company's responsible approach to workplace safety issues. Credit history check. Although not applicable to every position at FedEx, some roles requiring financial responsibility may necessitate a credit history check of the candidate. During the checking process, First Advantage uses various data sources and databases to collect the most accurate and up-to-date information on candidates. Working with such a company highlights FedEx's commitment to maintaining high safety and reliability standards among its employees. It's important to note that all candidates going through the FedEx background check process can be assured of the confidentiality and professionalism of the process, which, in turn, strengthens trust in FedEx itself and its partners. Typical issues. Various problems can arise during the checking process, including FedEx background check taking too long or issues related to FedEx background check status. Here are some typical problems that candidates might face. Delays in checking. Sometimes the process can be delayed due to the need to obtain additional data or delays in the checking agency's work. Ambiguous results. In cases where the information obtained during the check requires further clarification, candidates may need to provide additional documents or explanations. Technical errors. Errors in databases or incorrect information entry can lead to incorrect check results. Disqualification issues. Some candidates may face disqualification based on the results of the check, requiring a detailed understanding of FedEx background check disqualifiers. To solve these problems, candidates are advised to actively cooperate with the FedEx HR department and, if necessary, seek legal assistance to ensure compliance with all procedural FedEx background check requirements and a fair assessment of their candidacy. Step-by-step action plan for errors in FedEx background checks. There are specific steps that candidates can take to correct these errors and improve their chances of hiring. It's important to act quickly and gather the necessary documentation to verify the correctness of the information. Here's a step-by-step plan to help in this process. Identify the exact cause of the error. First and foremost, it's necessary to determine the exact reason for the error. This could be incorrect information in employment history, an error in court records, or incorrect data about past education. Contact FedEx HR. The next step is to contact the company's HR department with a request for details of the background check. It's important to get accurate information about which company conducts the check and which specific data were found to be incorrect. Obtain official documents. To refute incorrect information, official documents such as police certificates, workbooks, diplomas, and certificates will be required. These documents must clearly prove the incorrectness of the data identified during the check. Contact First Advantage. Given that First Advantage often acts as the agency conducting checks for FedEx, the next step will be to contact this company directly with the necessary documents to correct the errors. Monitor changes in check status. After providing all necessary documents and explanations, it's important to monitor changes in the status of the background check. This can be done through the FedEx HR department or directly through First Advantage if the company provides such an opportunity. The agency has 30 days to correct errors. If not corrected, you can sue them. Legal consultation if necessary. If the error in the check is not corrected within a reasonable time or if correction is refused without valid reasons, it is recommended to seek legal advice. A lawyer specializing in labor law or personal data protection law can provide consultation and assistance in resolving the situation. By following this plan, candidates can effectively solve problems related to errors in FedEx background checks and increase their chances of successful employment. Life stories. Problems arising during the FedEx background check process can have significant consequences for candidates looking to start or continue their career with the company. Below are stories of people who have encountered such problems and the ways they were resolved. James's story, FedEx background check disqualifiers. James faced an unexpected denial after an error related to a wrongful conviction was found in his check. With the help of our lawyers, he was able to prove that this record was mistakenly attributed to him due to a name and birth date match with another person. We helped him correct this error and restore his professional reputation. Sophia's story, FedEx background check taking too long. Sophia was looking forward to starting work at FedEx, but her excitement turned to disappointment when the background check unexpectedly dragged on for several months without apparent reasons. Our specialist intervention allowed us to identify and eliminate the cause of the delay, related to a misunderstanding in the checking process regarding her previous work data. Oliver's story, FedEx Express background check. Oliver was shocked to learn that his drug test showed a positive result, despite never having used prohibited substances. With additional analyses and our legal support, Oliver was able to prove the test results error and clear his name. Ava's story, FedEx hiring process background check. Ava encountered a delay in the hiring process due to a discrepancy in the education information listed in her dossier. It turned out that the university had mistakenly provided incorrect data about her academic performance. Our specialists helped Ava obtain official confirmation of her qualifications and expedite the checking process. Isabel's story, how long does a FedEx background check take? Isabel's check process unexpectedly dragged on, creating a threat to her offered position due to an administrative delay at the First Advantage agency. With our help, Isabel was able to find out the cause of the delay and activate the process, allowing her to start work on time. Each of these stories emphasizes the importance of paying close attention to the background check process and the possibility of successfully resolving arising issues with professional legal support. If you've encountered similar problems, our team is ready to offer you assistance and protect your rights. Why it's beneficial to contact our law firm. Turning to our law firm offers significant advantages to clients dealing with FedEx background check issues. Specializing in FCRA law, offering free services upon successful case resolution, having numerous satisfied clients, the ability to secure million-dollar compensations, and an individual approach to each case make us a reliable partner in protecting your rights. Key benefits. Experience working with FCRA law. Services at no direct cost to the client. Hundreds of successful cases and satisfied clients. Ability to achieve million-dollar compensations. An individual approach to each inquiry. If you're facing problems during the FedEx background check process and need qualified legal assistance, don't hesitate. Contact us today to get a free consultation and start working on your case. Our team is ready to protect your rights and help you achieve justice. Our contact information is in the description. If you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Take care and succeed.